はい、準備してます。もう。ね、あんまり時間はかからないね。かからない。かかる、かからない。はい、かからない。はい、よし。Alright. で、ちょっと。殴った。殴ってしまいました。はい。はい、では、はい。今日の勉強、頑張りましょう。はい、ということで、いつも通り、今日は2022年7月24日。日曜日。イェイ。休みね。まあでも、これはね、ここはね、これから、ね、まだ朝ので、でも日本はね、もうそろそろ終わっているね。もうそろそろはね、20分ぐらい、それ以下。はい。で、今日は日本語の勉強224日目。24日目。多分24かな。はい。で、始めましょう。はい。まあ、今はね、午前10時40分ぐらい。ね。ちょっと、それすぎますね。はい。では、今日の復習を始めましょう。はい。はい。ちょっと、なんか、確認して起きていた。していて。はい。では、tolerant。両親。search、でも探すじゃない。これは。操作のそう。はい。suggestion proposal。なんか、例えば、提案の提案。まだ覚えますね。耳。耳は。で、これは金ね。筋肉でもなんか他の筋もの読み方がありましたね。筋、はい。なんか他の意味は見たい、調べたい。Storyline, and aptitude source, logical move。なんか誰かね、ラインというもあるって、ちょっと気になるかな。渡る。ちょっと自分の音量はね、ちょっと下がっている。下がる。下がった。下がってる。はい。なんか、行くね。なんか、もうなくなるって。はい、yeah, part it. が映画、動画、漫画。耐える。耐水とか。男。咳じゃなくて咳。は。傘。philosophy 哲学の哲学。はい。insert。degree。歌詞。忘れました。The shredder. It's the shredder. It's like, okay, you know it has the towel thing, but it's because it's with the shredder. Oh my god. Edge. 橋。届く。deliver。そんなことか。なんか知ってる言葉に出てるかな？先ほどと挫折。ないね。卒業もね。とか。What's that? Intercept. What was the other meaning? Commoner. Switching. Commoner road would be intercept.いい覚え方あるかもね。あるかもしれません。なんか考えていた。いい覚え方見つけたかもしれません。ちょっと、何？いや、席じゃなくて。まずはね、席は、こんなこと。ね。まずは席はそれ。で、これは席じゃなくて座る。はい。はい。To set something in place, leave it there. はい。fruit or and 果て、果物の果とか、いろんな意味。intercept。分析の積。分析、はい。泡。 泡でしたっけ？はい。泡。泡。泡。バブル。え、あはい、なんとかなって覚えました。El por qué. はい。Lack. Commoner. Rather. むしろ、なんだっけ。はい、これはね、ちょっと難しい。これはね、難しい。なんかこんな感じ使う？丁寧、はい、使う。はい、使う。うん、覚え方はね、なんか考え直すって。It's roof, heart, eye, and needle. Not to be confused with needle and eye, because it would be the eye of a needle, right? Um, so we can think rather of a needle as spike of some sort, right? Something very sharp and small, and well, not quite small, but cylindrical and thin. Okay, I guess I found a way to remember that. I'd rather not have found that way to remember it. なんか、漫画、映画、動画。はい、fuck. あ、God. はい。これはないでしょ。欲しいものは書くべき。逮捕の逮考えていたね、それは。apprehend, but imprisonment はそれ。Let it slide. I'll let it slide. Ridicule. Oh no, this was. Spengo de覚えてる。なんか。What was it? It's not criticize, it's something else. Discriminate. It's discriminate. And even then. It's something along the lines of discriminate, right? I forget exactly. But ridicule was that. See, this is the fucking problem I have with the James method, the James Isaac. To be fair, like if you show me this, right, in Jimang, which is the word I know it for, pride, boast, or gaman, right? I'll be like, I know those words. God damn it. 操作のそれは、search 席 seat それ this is third class. What I want to do with this. 今日はね、集中できないというか、なんか変というか、was と、headland, yeah, whatever. 伝える。translate. ちょっとand now my PC is overheating. Yeah. Because apparently streaming is too hard. はい、またパソコンはね、配信もカクカクしてて、なんかオーバーヒートしてて、ちょっと。つまくん、こんばんは。いらっしゃい。おはようございます。なんか、はい。元気 ?How's it going? Welcome. はい、私、ホタル。程度。めぐるまいの犬かな。なるほどね。はい。はい。はい。abuse は昨日はお疲れ様でした。Thank you. はい。今日は早く寝るよ。そうね。まあでも、昨日はね、楽しかった。ありがとう。こちらこそ。はい。ゆっくりね。ちゃんと寝なきゃ。まあでも、来てくれてありがとう。calculate 計算の3、ね、例えば、はい理由自由とか席、で、多分おやすみなさいね。もう0時ぐらいかな。もうすぐ寝るので、 言いますね。質問の質、it's like substance, right? 油。満足。満点。いろんな満点。満々もある。いや。なるほどね。なるほどね。ちょっと、監督。ヌテラ食べた？はい、食べました。で、なんか、パンはね、なくなってしまいました。だから、なんか配信の後で、買い物、なんか買い出しますね。って感じ。なるほどね。intercept or interrupt commoner、なんか実はね、今日はね、配信で食べた。なんか一昨日と同じ3人前ね。気をつけてね。ありがとう。すごく近いので、なんか、5分ぐらい歩いたら、なんかコンビニがあるので、大丈夫。ある。でもはい、なんか、ちょっと、勉強前にね、シャドーバースやってて、配信のこと買わなかったっけ？それは危ないね。それはダメ。それはダメ。ちょっと。なんかもうシャドーバーしてない。もう勉強。いやこんなこといつも忘れてしまいますね。あんま関係ないと思うけど。そうだったのね。シャワーで配信気づかなかった。大丈夫。なんかいいよ。come on here。というか、わかる。なんか、疲れてて、なんか、長い日の後で、なんか家に戻って、熱いシャワーを浴びて、気持ちよくて、落ち着くって感じ。最高。stare なんか intercept それはこれ傷disturb それはこんなことはい。で か、耐える。耐える、はい、耐える。耐える。耐える。まあ、耐もね。耐水、耐火とか。rather むしろ、痛い、痛い、痛い、痛い、痛い。demand as in supply and demand. Idea, これ。Concept, it would be something more like this. Even though I remember concept as Guinen anyway. So, it's ridicule. こんな感じ、渡る、渡す、はい、好き。コモンネル、これだけ。と。intercept。はい。はい。はい、次。美術、arts and stuff. Surely, deal with process. 溶ける。Which is to melt. But there's also this 溶ける, which is the intransitive for 溶く. So, that's fun. It can also be わかる. ちなみになんかこういうわかるの2つのニュアンスはあんまりわかりません。なんかただ英語でいつも understand という意味で覚えてもなんかいつも一つ目のわかると思いますがどんな時こんな使うかなって。中野北さんいらっしゃい。こんばんは。おはようございます。また次の配信来るね。今日は休み。はい、来てくれてありがとう。おやすみなさい。お疲れ様。お疲れ様です。はい、この、なんだっけ。解くですよね。解く。解ける。なるほどね、なるほど。わかるは問題がわかる。なるほどね。後悔。他のわかるはね、なんとなく何が理解できましたって感じ。なんかそうだ、なんかそういうことでしたっけって感じ。あるいはなんかもうしてるわけない、なんだ、まあそんな意味かな。唐揚げ、春、天、歯車、歯車、かごや、短い、構築、前、 点と点と似てる。いや、ちょっと。え何それ、見たことない。えおい、それはひどくない？えちょっとおい、え使わないと言って、使わないと言って。いや、これはひどい。見たら、なんか、脳はね、点ですよね。と言ってる。間違いない。なんでよ、はい。えこれはひどい。あのさ、はい、見なかったふりにします。はい。助ける、助かる、はい。期待、うん、助かる、助け。あと、おしゃれの、これは鮭ではないんですよね。あ、あ、た、あ。まあ、とりあえずね、おしゃれはね、覚えたことないので、なんか忠告ありがとう。助かります。酒、ちょっと違うね。が、つきましたね。来ましたか？ない。なんか、実はおしゃれはね、あんまり見たことない。ただ、1回だけで2枚かもしれませんね。本当漢字は難しいであで。難しいよ。難しいですよ。ひどいぐらい難しい。技術。遊園地。はい。もう、はい。盗む。はい。保証。はい。それは、はい、短いは、そんなことじゃない。なんだっけ。いや。いやですよね。はい。 なるほどね。誰すごいな、保証と保。保証と保証がある。あ、あ、え、ちょっとおい、さ、ねえ。はい、日本語やめます。はい、日本語やめます。なんか、これしか知ってないって。なんかでも、これはね、なんかちょっと困ります。二つはね、英語で guarantee とか assure とか、なんか同じ意味かなって。でもなんか違うのはニュアンスですかな。なんかこの漢字はね、見たことない。これはね、証拠で見たことあるとか。あ証言を保証する。安全を保証する。損害を保証する。こんな感じかな。Gracias. なるほどね。いや、それなら、なんか、困ります。僕の知っていますは、というか聞いたことはありますは、これ、なんかあるアニメで多分、あの、何々のキャラ、名前は忘れました。の安全を保証できないとか、そんな、みたいなセリフ。で、実は僕の聞いたことは、こんな保証。なんか僕はね、辞書を調べたときに、最初の見たので、この漢字も知ってますので、多分覚えてもいいって考えて、でも、そんなことない。僕の知っているというか、聞いたことあるのは、これ。なんか安全を保証するって。で、最後のはね、多分、とりあえず、まあね、使わないかも。このような、誠と実は、誠実は私は保証します。例えば彼はね、本当のことを言ってる。保証しますって。今の言ったことはね、嘘じゃない。保証しますね。って感じでも、安全はね、保証できないか。なるほどね。ある意味で、めんどくさいけど、なんか、思ったより深いは、 面白くて勉強になりました。なんか勉強しているときにね、こんなことはね、ちょっとめんどくさいと思うわ、正直。正直にね、ちょっとめんどくさいと思いますが、なんか、よく覚えられたらね、ちゃんと覚えられたら、で、後で、あるところで見たら、あ、これはちょっと違うで、なんか、意味の違うというか、ニュアンスの違うは、分かれば、なんか、すごくいい感じ。で、だからたまにね、こういうことはね、日本語好きなって。でも、なるほどね。後で多分、暗記に登録したことはね、変わります。あ変わりますというか、なんというか、はい。なんか、消すかなと思って、消しましょうって。いや、でも、この漢字も覚えてもいいなと思っています。最初から。で、なんか、3つ目のやつ、多分、とりあえず覚えなくてもいいと思います。なんか、多分、あんまり聞かないかな。とりあえずね、なんか、まだ初心者ので、そういう単語はね、多分、あんまり聞かないかなって。うんでも、メモに置いて、いつかね、戻っ覚えますねって、はい、なんか教えてくれてありがとう。はい、溶ける melt 短い、short laundry 本のインステン過去、過去美術の、まあいいか。で唐揚げ溶ける、はい、短い。いやでもね、なんかいろんな保証があっても、この勉強方法でいろんな英語の言葉を使えるので、ニュアンスはね、ちゃんと書いて、だからどんな報酬かちゃんと書けるって。誰さ、唐揚げ好きですか？あ、多分食べたことあるかどうか多分ね。まあはい、好きです。多分普通にどこでもいるね。ただ、フライドチキンですよね。って感じ。はい。こういう料理はね、すっごく好き。すっごく好き。はい。 で、なんで唐揚げの漢字を覚えているのは、この本ね、漢字の覚え方の本のやつで、あこの2つの珍しい漢字出てきて、で、あんまり使わないって聞いたことあって、あんまり辞書で調べたらあんまりないで、あどこにで気づいたらただ唐揚げで、まあ唐揚げで覚えましょうって。唐揚げのことは覚えましょうって。いろんな唐揚げがありますが、私はタコの唐揚げ好きです。タコのあ食べてみたい。美味しそう。僕はね、タコはね、すっごく好き。そんなに普通に食べないけど、高いし、ここはね、あんまり、うん、買わないというか、食べないけど、いつもね、タコを食べたことの時に、めちゃくちゃ美味しい。だから、たこ焼きとか食べてみたい。で、タコの唐揚げもあったっけ美味しそう。奥さん、タコほんと美味しいですよね。そう、美味しい。薄い。あーこれじゃなかったっけ？はい。Why objects? イカよりタコが好きです。イカはね、あんまり食べたことない。多分、いや、ちょっと、スペイン語で考えたら、はい。それはね、少しね、はい、多分ね、僕も、俺も私もマイク。うーん、はい、はい、タコの方、間違いない。なんか、イカもね、すごく美味しいけど、タコはね、別も、別物かな。別物というか、まあはい。いやはい。返す。はい。夜、あれは、なんか、うん、考えたら、そういう、なんか、言葉がある、海の食べ物、魚、イカ、あ魚やイカやタコやシーフード、英語でシーフード。魚介類、海の幸、海幸、シーフード、海鮮。まあ、考えたらすごく好きですね。ちなみにこれは黄色、イエロー。 秋。もう狭い。狭い。これは短い。なんで短い書いてますか？狭い。ホタテも好き。いやー、ホタテはね、食べたことあるかな。いや、こんなでかい。いや、ないね。ないね。多分かな。でも、ないね。ない。はい。食べてみたい。食べてみたい。まあ、いろんなこと食べてみたい。靴。切って、スタンプ。数える。思い出補正。感覚。直感じゃないね。使命、mission, duty, whatever。焦る。はい。無宿、無宿、無職、無職。ああ何言ってんの？無職、無職、無職、無職、無職、無職。はい。無職、はい。無職、はい。無職、無職、はい。employ、はい。罪、sin、はい。後ろかな。背面。シーフードならサーモン好きです。全部シーフードですよね。かな。まあでも、サーモンもね、マグロもね、背面。思い浮かぶ come to mind。はい、配信は止まっている。わあ、ふわふわ。ちょっと、パソコンよ。死なないで。思い浮かぶ。はい。で、と、かな。7枚 ?7 枚。なんか7枚はちょっと違うなと思って。7枚かな。29日。3日。はい、終わりました。ちゃんと捕まって、ワンちゃん。はい、では、新しい漢字を覚えましょうね。今日はちょっと短いね。この4つ。まあ、これは数えたら、うん、6つかな。6つ ?5 つ。 A haystack. The three needles stacked up give us a haystack in which it may be harder to find the hay than the needles. In the rare case in which there is nothing underneath this element, as in the following frame, the last three strokes are written virtually the same as two hands. That is, the second stroke sweeps down slightly to the left. And if not, you just put it up top. Like いつもこんな感じけど、下はね、何もないなら、こんな感じかな。なんか意外とはね、ぬいぐるま犬はまだ捕まってる。まあこれuna aguja en un pajar. Aguja. Yeah, that's that. 走りか。奔走。奔波。奔波。奔頭。本命。こいつ。はあ。でもバズルって何？ Move in an energetic or noisy manner. Excited activity and movement. Bustling around. Bulla, bullicio, yeah. なるほどね。これはちょっと難しい。何言ってんの？何してんの？ かもうの車はね、持たなくてもいいと分かってますが、ちょっと楽しいって。はい、erupt。噴火、噴出。はい、お疲れ。本当。Haystack clams. What?なんかこのことはね、意味なんか分かりやすいね。erupt 英語で、日本語でね、なんかポーって。でもきちっとこういうことというこういうことはね、ちょっといやー難しい。難しい。いやでもこの3つの漢字で同じことが出てるね。こういうやつですべきことはなんかなんか意味をつけて、でこの3つの漢字で同じ意味で覚えてって感じで、だから次の漢字も見ましょう。でどうしようと考えましょうってと、はい、考えましょう。 あ、つけた。分解、気取り、気取る。うーん。はい。意味があるかも。なんとなく意味があるかも。はい。なんとなくできる。なんとなくできる。いや、最初はね、これ。次は、これ。にわ、にわ、鳥がいる。びっくり。にわ、には、にわとりがいる。ちょっとなるほどね。面白いな。なんかそれは、早口言葉。スペイン語にはこんな感じの言葉遊びはありますか？まあ、なんか早口言葉があるけど、こんなに言葉遊びがね、あんまりないかな。なんか思い浮かべは、ただ普通にダジャレとか、お茶ぎギャグ、おじさんギャグとか。でもそれはね、そんなに長くて言葉遊びはないかな。なんか、あったら聞いたことないかな。あるいは、ただ思い浮かべないかな。多分ない。なんか、早口言葉とか普通にありますね。スペーダジャレ聞きたいです。 今の覚えているのは、なんだっけ。お父さんに、お父さんから聞いたのやつ。でも、スペインでしか言えないから、あんまり、あー説明つらいかな。Ah, ¿qué se puede ver desde una torre de Toronto? Toronto entero. あなんかそれは説明難しいけど、ちょっと、さっきあんまり、なんていうか、How can I piss you off? Why would you wanna do that? Huh? I've never seen that kanji. 頑張ってありがとう。頑張ります。Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, I had a feeling. おやすみなさい。挨拶しに来てくれてありがとう。Yeah, thanks for stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate it. Have a good night, buddy. ふかんじゃなくて噴火。erupt. Oh, oh, the chart rule of don't piss me off. I mean, just be a normal person, dude. Like, it's not hard not being, stuff like racist and stuff, and like, respecting others, like the bare minimum. Like, unless we're fucking around with each other. And like, it's really obvious by the context. No, just be normal. But like, if you see me with like, um, wait a minute. I was about to explain a little bit more, but yeah, have a good night. おやすみ。多分、僕のチャットルールはね、日本語で書くべきかな考えたら。なんか、僕のチャットのルールはすごく簡単です。僕は怒らせないで。怒らせないで。はい。だけです。なんか、それは簡単です。普通の人なら、なんか、普通に言ったら大丈夫って感じ。なんていうか、そういうことは、言いたいことはね、日本語ではまだちょっと難しいかな。うん。なんかそれはね、あんまり、僕はね、あんまり、私はね、あんまり怒らない。 なんかでも、僕の表情はね、わかりやすい。わかりやすすぎ。で、その時はね、ちょっと怒ってる。あんまりやる気がないなら。で、チャットに聞いたら、めんどくさいなら、まあ、それはね、晩は来る。晩、なんか、ただね、それはね、そんな行動しないで。で、なんか普通になんか配信に聞いたらで何回も話したことあるね。信用できるなら、でもたった一度なんかやばいことを言ったりしたら、なんか大丈夫、許す。そんなに怖くない。なんかちゃんとこの配信に聞いたことある。何回もなんか多分説明する。なんかそんなことを言ったりはね、するのはちょっと勘弁してよくないって。伝えて、で、その相手はね、分かった、すみません、そんなあつもりじゃなかったって。全然大丈夫。この配信はね、なんか配信は4年間ぐらいでやったことあるで、その時はね、たった一人はある程度信用できた人はバンした。なんかすごく悪い日で配信に聞いてめんどくさくてやめてって言って、いや今日はそんなこと言ってない、やめてやめて、その人は止まらなかったからバンした。いやもう僕に声をかかないで。でもそれはたった1回だけ。なんか普通に話したらとか、なんか全然大丈夫。で今はね、さっきよりもっと、なんていうか、バンしたりしません。なんか、例えば、なんか日本人とね、ちょっと文化の違うことはね、ある程度分かってるから、もっと優しく判断しますって感じ。多分勘違いかなと思ったり、なんか、そんなつもりで言わなかったりと思っていますね。なんか、いや、多分勘違いね、誤解かな。ちょっと許して。でもそういうことを言ってもなんか、すごくバカなことを言わないで。バカなことはね、というか、ひどいことを言ったりとか。普通に、だって普通。そんなに難しくはないですよね。いや、でもそれもなんか多分、今度はね、なんか勉強の配信してるから、ゲームじゃなくて、あんまり怒らない。なんかすごくまったり、のんびり、ね、穏やかに 勉強してて、ただ新しい言葉を覚えたいってあまり起こらない。でもある程度やっていた時になんかたまにねすごく悪かった日があって、でムカつく、すごくムカつく。なんかどんな練習してもは悪すぎて、世界記録とかあ事故もね楽かな、うん、できなくて、何これって。でもそんなこと、まあ、あんまり。はい、これは明日から、この明日からかな、この2つ覚えるべき気がします。覚えるべき気がしますね。はい、覚えます。覚えます。焼く、なんか、焼きね、かっこいい。まあ、いろんな何々焼き、目玉焼きとか、たこ焼き、何々焼き。Strayman. The two human legs added to the haystack with a horizontal stroke to give the two parts distinct from one another, and avoid an ugly tangle give us a straw man. Ah, it's the same thing that happened with Hikari. で、焼く。Bake. Hearth. Strawman. Take care to distinguish this kanji from cook and burn when you compose your story. And daybreak って何？夜明け。暁。Amanecer. Amanecer. はい。Another one for you, buddy. Yo, Binkle, how's it going? Welcome. It's been a while, buddy. How are you doing? How's it going? Nice to see you. Welcome. Katsuki. Yo. Sakyo. Sogyo. Kongyo. 暁闇はい。まずは焼けね。Just got your computer back a few weeks ago. Pog. Nice. Had COVID? COVID? Oh, damn. I'm sorry to hear that. You're not sick. Damn. Can't catch a break, huh? Yeah, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. I feel rough, yeah. I mean, on the bright side, I'm glad to see that even if you had COVID, you're here. It's okay. I mean, you know. given the context. Yo, Crayon, welcome. Yep, here I am, studying. Good old study. Hope it's going well. It is going well, thank you. You know, improving slowly but surely. Couple of kanji every day. Doing what I can. Oh yeah, thank you. Welcome. Hope you're doing well too, buddy. But I'm good at catching a cold. Back in Germany, nice. Do you have good internet now? Oh fuck, or is it garbage internet? I I forget which one was supposed to be good internet, if Korea or Germany, but it sucked anyway. So give your immune system a good work. Hey, where did my low feet go? Oh, it's in between songs. That's a rest day. It probably does, right? Taking a quick break from studying yourself. Nice. Yeah, those breaks are important, by the way. You actually have good internet now. Let's fucking go. Korea was good internet. Last time in Germany, the internet sucked, but you have fiber now. Nice. That's sick. Yakut uh, new page. In my case, right now, what sucks is not my internet; it's my PC. Like my laptop, right? Keeps overheating like crazy lately. And then when you see these like spikes where it's like choppy, it's not actually only the stream; it's my entire PC. Um, so like even if when I try to look things up in the dictionary or something, it's just as slow to me than it is for you. What do you think about the BL Legacy Collection announcement? I'm hyped. It was pretty pog. Like about goddamn fucking time, dude. Uh, like it sounds honestly quite a perfect excuse to be like, okay, I'm just not gonna do anything BN related until the collection drops. Uh, and that's about it. Time to get a new PC, like I could, dude. That's a very funny joke. I'm stuck with this PC for the next 3 years. If not 4 or 5. And then assuming I can pay rent and save up money, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens when I graduate. Probably we'll be waiting for years. You know, like right. But yeah, the beer collection is kind of nice. Like, honestly, I just feel pretty burned out for like speedruns and stuff. Even though I'm not done speedruns for like 2 years or a year and a half. You could do a donut goal for what? I need what, dude? $1,000, and even then, um, how dollars pay for a PC? Yeah, I mean, having a second PC would be awesome. I will eventually probably have two PCs, one for work study related stuff and another more for like gaming streaming stuff. Because this PC, like the specs are not bad, right? Um, it's just it's not very good gaming related. The graphics card sucks ass. And apparently, if you get a second monitor, try to stream while having a couple of browser things open and some music, and have to try a decent stream. Eventually, it will suck. I mean, it was fine until like a month ago. Maybe just because of summer, maybe in the winter when we're at -20 outside, the PC stops overheating and it's fine again. You've seen worse GoFundMe pages, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I feel really bad. I know, for example, in Kamara's case, it was absolutely necessary. In my case, it's not absolutely necessary, so I'm not gonna do it. It's lately. That's good. That's good. I'm not. I had the complete opposite reaction. Like, 2 or 3 months ago, uh, I was told like maybe I could do something for like GDQ hotfix, like 30 minutes of my nips or something, and I just couldn't. Yeah, I'm using a laptop. Um, I just couldn't bring myself to practice. I dreaded the thought of like having to learn all the manips and do all that and like run it and then try to put commentary when I was like feeling pretty bad. So, yeah. Right now the thing is like Japanese, believe it or not, is taking quite a bit of my time. That's like my biggest priority right now. Like my biggest priority being Japanese and college is not a bad thing at all. Prioritizing my studies, how dare you? Uh, but yeah, once the BN collection drops, probably maybe not immediately, but let's say it drops next year, say April. I don't know. But once summer uh, comes around, I will probably like 100% all 6 games. That's like something I wanna do. I'd love to get like my Steam achievements, get my save files of 100% and stuff, and then maybe try to run it. Maybe you could get one of those platforms with a phone in it. Yeah, I was thinking maybe that I don't know. I need a yeah. Maybe I need some. Sometimes I kid you not, I'm thinking of putting cold water on my bottle and just leave it there. But then it starts messing with my fucking keyboard, and I cannot see like part of my screen, right? Because like over here, right? Well, it's hard to see, but over here, right? It's not very hot. It's like very near the screen. Like you can notice, like it's really hot to the touch. Um, but yeah, again, maybe in Canada, winter in Canada will be like a okay for this and be like, oh, it's fine, buddy. I got you with -15 degrees Celsius. You're gonna have to get all PlayStation trophies and Steam achievements. PlayStation 2? Oh wait, I'm done studying. Oh. Well, I'm not quite done actually. I paid a little thing, right? Have it. You gotta go, I'll be back later. I will not. I've been already streaming for 2 hours and a half, so I'll finish something. probably call it a day later in a bit. Go, take care of some things. It is getting late and I need to go buy food, so that's a thing. But yeah, I think it was nice to see you, Winkle. I'll see you around, buddy. Take care and see ya. I feel pretty as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In fact, what I'll probably do is when they maybe give beyond one another. It's not that bad. Um, like I was thinking of just playing all 6 games in Japanese when they come out. Um, Cause say it's a year from now, right? I've already noticed that I've improved in this 7 if months and a half ish, quite a bit. So if you give me another year, um, I should be able to play those games in Japanese. Um, Relatively easily, especially when I know the story for all the games. I know all of the chips. I know many secrets and stuff, and I have a plethora of BN resources for speedruns that I can use for like little codes and shit. That's more like in the gameplay aspect, because I'd love to get my loader codes. I'd love to make my Navi cast pieces smaller and stuff, but yeah, that's another thing. Yeah. You could actually read it. I mean, I kind of really read it. Actually, the thing is, hold up, I'm doing something real quick. Word to safety. Uh, the thing is, um, it BN is mostly in hiragana and katakana, right? They don't usually use much kanji. They use like really really basic ones like names, for example, because you need to separate that. For example, netto-kun, right? Some really really basic ones that are pretty simple because it's at the end of the day it's a kids game, right? Or it was marketed as such. It was. So like it's really really easy to read, much like when I was playing Pokemon on stream. Reading it is not a problem. Is understanding what you're reading, because it has like this thing like in Spanish. Maybe you're familiar with that. But like you know how to read the things, right? Everything, every letter has sound, and you can read it. But another thing is knowing how to read it, knowing what the meaning of the word you're reading is, right? Um, which is a thing. So that would be my problem. A lack of vocabulary. I'd still have to look WhatsApp and stuff. I still have to do that a lot. All right. So especially if BN starts talking about like servers and more technology stuff, um, which would be really good to learn. Um, but I don't know. So um, in terms of like reading it is easy. In terms of understanding is another thing. Uh, like it's completely different if I pop up a light visual novel, right? For example, or a light novel even if I wanted to read it, or where there, right, it would be the opposite. Actually, words that you usually don't see with kanji, but do have one, and it's commonly known, will get used. So stuff that I should know, suddenly I don't know, and it's a completely different type of difficulty. Yeah, that probably when you were learning Korean a lot. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I've heard that the Korean alphabet and stuff is not that hard. It's just like vocab was like, yep. Vocab is the thing that I have to drill and drill and drill and drill. Okay. Then I want to add 習慣, which is a habit. So I have that problem as well in Japanese. But I can feel, one can tell how like uh, improvement, right? I can tell more and more words apart. I can understand more and more things. The more I try to immerse myself, the more pick up things, or even if I'm not learning new stuff, reinforcing things I learned lately or that I've not been using lately is really, really good. It's probably the easiest you've seen. Makes so much sense. Oh, sick. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, I've heard something like that, that it's not hard. I just personally don't have much of an interest in Korean myself. Um, for now, anyway. Give me a couple of years and we'll see. Yeah, but no, I can tell. I can feel improvement and stuff. So we'll see what happens in a year. Although I will say, language learning is very much a curve of diminishing returns. So at first, your improvement goes from like nothing to like, oh shit, I know all of the grammar, I know how to express so many new things or like understand so many new things just because of the grammar and some of the most basic vocabulary that gets used all of the fucking time, right? Like the word use, the word to be. They like just a huge spike, right? And which I honestly felt that the first month I'd studied very intensely, 3 4 hours a day, and I was doing the grammar book, right? Huge. And now it's vocabulary, right? At first there's like a lot of new words that you know and stuff, but the more you learn, the more common words, the words that you don't know are a bit less common, but still common, right? Uh, but you start having that curve of like, you know, it went at first like this, but then it's a bit like this, and then it will come to a point where it's like just kind of like a straight line ish. In fact, it could even go down if you don't practice it. So I could say I'm somewhere along here. Like I learned the grammar and my vocabulary has been improving. I still have, quite a bit of path to go through before I acquire the most, everyday vocabulary or the level I want to, where one just starts to get very close to fluency, or not even fluency, but at least be able to say what they say. And then it's just a matter of like getting more and more immersion and being able to understand like idioms and much more different expressions and things that are a bit less commonly used, or like more slang, more internet slang, kind of thing. And then at this point, which would be the level I'm at of English, it's like okay, um, you probably know most words. If you find some word, you can look it up in the dictionary, and you will get a generally good idea of it. But that's it. Right. I don't know why I'm explaining this again, but yeah, like so at first, one can really tell the improvement. I can't tell it, but as time passes, uh, there was a point though here where like I learned the grammar, but vocabulary was so overwhelming that I didn't know what the fuck to do next and how to work it. That it felt almost like the depth, like oh fuck, I don't know anything. But then it went back up. 習慣 habit 覚えたかったそんな言葉で保証はいテーマはねこの方安全を保証ね今までいっぱい英語で話してすみません今度同じことはね、日本語で説明しますが Vocabulary almost always feels like that to me See, that could refer to many. If you refer to the curve overall, yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, there's no way. Like I remember going into Japanese learning Reddit r slash Japanese learn or something, and I saw the funniest post. It was a guy exactly like me. I was like, hey, I just finished the Thai Kim drama guide. It was great um, stuff. I looked at some pitch accent. I get the general idea. But now, the more I'm trying to do things, the more like I realize, like, oh shit, vocabulary is lacking, or something along those lines. I think rather than pitch accent, I think he did a bit of the same kanji book I'm using, which is this one. So along this line, so like I don't know what to do. Vocabulary is like overwhelming. Is there a thing I could do? The responses were like, pat in the back, good luck, buddy. Uh, there's no way around it. You just have to study and like keep going and like over time learn stuff. Brute force it. There's like no way to do it. Because even if there's like, there are some like Anki decks I found, right? That are really helpful. That are like the 2,000 more common words, the 6,000 more common words. Uh, you kind of need a context for them. And even, because I was just in that for a little bit, right? For a couple of days to mess it out. And the examples were like, Dad bought a X. And X is the new word. I think it was plank. Okay, that's the worst fucking example because it's not giving you any fucking context. I can say I bought an X for any fucking word and you're not gonna understand what it is. I bought a pen. What if you don't know what a pen is? that example doesn't help, does it? I know it's like garbage like that. Like okay, stop. Like you kind of need a context for it to properly, visualize it, learn it, especially when it's so foreign, right? English and Spanish are a lot of optimizing things. Yeah. You can do that, but even then, because you need to be exposed to them, but not just once, multiple times. Some study will help to get it stuck, but at the end of the day, it really gets drilled into your head when you hear it. You see it, you read it, and you're like, I know that. Comes back to mind. You get a better understanding of it. There's a new context. And as well, when you try to use it, there are some immersion methods that say you should try to avoid to speak because you're gonna make a lot um, of mistakes that are hard to fix. As in, you'll do a lot of bad habits and then it's bad to fix them or whatever. But I think that's bullshit. Um, by using it, you really get a better understanding of it. Even more so, if some native corrects him, they're like, the way you use that word is correct right now, or the word you use right now it's incorrect and stuff. Like making mistakes, you learn and improve. The sexual, yeah, they're good to learn grammar, but like once you have a good understanding of the grammar, uh, uh, they don't do much. Like to be fair, like the Japanese grammar is not that hard. Um, it really is not. It has essentially two aspects of grammar: particles and conjugations. That's it. That's absolutely fucking it. Like after a word, you put a particle usually in slang and stuff, and speaking fast. Sometimes they don't use it. It's whatever. It's like in English, speaking properly English. Who the fuck cares, right? Um, particle, and then that word, depending on different things, you may want to conjugate it. Is it in the past? Is it a formal conjugation? Or is it like some other conjugation? By the end of the day, it's a conjugation. And that's it. And there's not that, the conjugations are not that hard. So grammar is like pretty simple. It's like a fucking matter of like, oh, all of these words are super foreign to me because they're completely different to English and Spanish. And not only that, they have kanji associated to them. So if you not only you want to speak it and hear it, you also want to read it. That's a whole different huge fucking thing to understand. Speak a lot is right. Yeah, it is. That's how I got good at English, fluent at English even. When speaking on stream, because up to that point I had only done voice calls with friends and stuff, with playing some video games together. But it was when I was forced to explain what I was doing on a speed run, multiple things, and just monologue out loud constantly all the time. That I got really actually good at English. Um, and that's why I try to do that in Japanese as well as much as I can. Yeah, you might be. I know, right? Because the thing that bothered me from like those guys that were talking about like don't say shit is because they're so bothered by being like speaking super native like with perfect pitch accent and perfect like pronunciation. I'm like, who the fuck cares? The Japanese don't care. It definitely does help. Like, it's not something you cannot study and practice and get better at. You goddamn dumbass. It bothers me. It kind of bothers me. That thing over time kind of bothered me. Um, in fact, I've gotten better at it because I've been trying to say it, and when saying it out loud, I realized I was wrong. Or like when saying it out loud, someone corrected me in chat. Nowadays, it's not too often that happens, but it's good. Sometimes I realize, oh, I've been saying this word wrong, and I can fix it. It's bad. It's fine. Like I fix things in English as well. In English, I used to pronounce the yay and the j the same, right? I'd say enjoy instead of enjoy, kind of thing. Because in Spanish, it's the same word. Yeah, it's kind of thing. But like, yeah, that kind of thing. I don't know why I felt like talking so much about language learning right now, but I felt like it. It's honestly it's a fun topic to discuss. Now that I'm really into it and I've been doing it, this is my second time doing it. It's kind of fun. Um, I could go on and on and on. I will eventually go really on and on and about it because once I hit an entire year of studying Japanese, I want to look back and just okay. Today we're not gonna study. We're gonna reflect about everything we did. Actually, I may study. There's some fucking reviews for half an hour, and then we'll just go deep into okay, what have I done for the past year? What did I accomplish? What did I not? What's good? What's not? What to do from now onwards? How was this different from my English learning? But yeah, the TLDR is like the way I got good at English is by streaming. I should do the same with Japanese. And here I am. Although this time we are turbo accelerating the Japanese studying instead of being 15 years, because I started learning English when I was like 4 or 5. It's gonna be 3 or so. Right? 今の話したことはね、いろんな話があった。ちょっとこんなことかな。まあいいか。で、すごく面白い話でした。でもあんまりは、ね、今はね、日本ですごく遅い時間ので、多分あんまり日本人がないから説明しても伝わらないというか、何も誰にも聞けないね。でもすごく面白い話してて、なんか日本語の勉強方法とか、いや日本語だけじゃなくて、どんな新しい言語を勉強しているときにそんな勉強方法とかどうすればいいのかな。単語はね、新しいなんか知らない単語は多すぎてちょっと困るって、どうすればなんかどうやって勉強すればいいのって、そんなこともね、まあいろんな時にね、この配信でそんなことを話していて、なんかこれは困ります。どうすればいいわかりませんけど、とりあえずなんか漫画読んだりゲームやったりしましょうって、なんとなく新しい単語を覚えますね。でもそれはただ日本語を勉強している時だけじゃなくて、英語を勉強してた時もね、で例えば今のクライアントさんはね、チャットで各語を勉強してた時にもそんなことよくあるで、なんだろうって、どうすればいいのって、そんな話してて、それだけで今度もっとそういう話したいけど、とりあえず用事があるのでそろそろ配信終わろうと思いますが、毎日の日本語の勉強はね、365日目があったらね、1年間でその時はね、ちょっとだけ勉強して後で1年間の日本語の勉強の反省はやりたいので、なんか今までどのぐらい勉強してきた、どんなことを学んでいた、なんか英語の勉強と何が違う、これからどんな勉強すれば、配信これからどうしようって、そんな予定があるけど、その時もね、いっぱいいっぱい話したいけど、とりあえずただなんかちょっとだけなんか感想言いたかったって感じ、それだけですね。なんかあんまり最近そんな話してないから、そうやってしたかったですね。はい。で、とりあえずもう日本で遅くなって、ここもね、ここにも遅くなってきたので、配信終わって買い出しとかして用事があるので終わると、今日の配信は終わろうと思います。Alright, I do feel like that was a little bit unnecessary because it's like almost 3 a.m. in Japan and tomorrow is Monday. I don't think many people are still awake to watch that. But I wanted to do a quick TLDR of the talk we were having in a way. So that was cool. Yeah, honestly, I did not go into much detail of anything. I just kind of explained the overall things that we were talking about and how to go about it. I could talk a bit more about it, but like they're probably all asleep. It's whatever. I'll probably do it once I hit the 1 year mark, right? So it's whatever. At some other point, I'm sure I can talk about that. It's a super interesting topic. Big fan. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I should go buy food. Actually, I need to eat. I have food, but, so I'll probably like make some and then go buy it, but whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Fun talk, fun. It's really fun and cool to see people that you don't often get to see by being. Because I've been streaming in the mornings again, so seeing a Benko and Crayon. I appreciate it. It's fun. Yeah. As always, we'll continue tomorrow. Again, I've been trying to do every day morning streams lately. I think it incentivizes a good sleep schedule. I get to talk with more Japanese in the world, right? It's cool. It's fun. So I'll try to keep doing that. But yeah, for now, I'll call it a day. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a very nice rest of your day. はい、ということで、はい、今日の配信は終わります。まだ日本人がいれば、遅くなって、遅くまで付き合ってくれて本当にありがとうございます。中野人さんね、いろんなことを教えてくれて本当にありがとうございます。いつもね、全部できてくれてありがとうございます。どんな人でも。本当にいつもありがとう。で、という